Okay, so tell us who Pitbull is. How did you get the name Pitbull? Just tell us a little bit about your backstory.
Um, yeah, it's a long story. So I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, from Avondale Project. So, how public living, I think is what it's called. Straight from the trenches, to be honest, man.
The trenches.
I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just based off where I came from, and so I use that in a lot of my everyday life. Just you know what I'm saying. But I'm 25. I'm a professional dog trainer. I specialize in basic obedience, competition obedience, behavioral modification, and I also do a little bit of boarding. You hear me? And protection work as well. So we train military and police dogs for a living as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's big. 25?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just got my LLC. So I have my own business. It's at Big Nasty Canines. So we do basic obedience and really just focus on like bringing up young pups and teaching owners how to be better handlers and better owners. Teach them about nutrition because I'm also an animal nutritionist as well.
Okay.
So just a lot of basic stuff like that.
Well, I definitely got to get with you. I recently bought a cane corso, and her name's River. Shout out to River. She is so bad right about now. She's like,
shout out to Taylor Davis, man. No bad dogs out there, man. I strongly believe there ain't no bad dogs, just bad temperaments. 100%,
yeah.
100%.
I mean, she's a very sweet dog, but she just gets into everything. So, what do you think that I should do? Like, where do I start at with obedience with a cane corso?
The crate.
Crate.
Yes, the cage, whatever you call it.
Okay.
So as a kid growing up, when you used to get in trouble with your mom, where's the first place your mom sending you?
Timeout.
Timeout. Not even timeout. I'm not trying to tell most parents are sending their kids to their rooms. You get what I'm saying? So your room is a safe space for you. You get what I'm saying? So no matter what you get into, your mom finna send you to a safe space. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's to get you away from her, from whatever you just did, and from you getting into that again. So the crate is always the safest space for your dog first, no matter what. It's the safest place for your dog. Keep it. It just limits the amount of trouble that you can allow them to get into. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay, so my question is like, how did you get in this sector, like dog training?
To be honest, people don't believe when I say this, but my mom is the greatest hood dog trainer I ever seen in my life. So my mom passed away in 2020, and towards the end of her life, we had to move to the projects because we was, you know what I'm saying, we were down bad, so we weren't able to have a dog towards the end. But ever since I can remember, she was breeding dogs, training dogs, working with dogs, doing everything dogs. And it's so same with most of the women in my family. They always had something to do with dogs, making some type of money off a dog. First off, if a dog don't make you no money, it don't make sense. You gotta go.
Gotta make some money.
She always taught me that, you know what I'm saying? How to train a dog, how to keep a dog, what to feed a dog, what a dog should look like, what breed standard is, like my mom she was her.
Shout out Mondu.
Shout out
Mondu. So, what kind of dog do you think like the typical woman should have? Because I like little cute dogs. I don't want no big old dog, man.
And this is where this conversation is going to end. Now, seriously, so I'm all for the cutesy dogs, but I'm all about real life. So if a dog doesn't have a purpose, then it doesn't serve any, you know what I'm saying, value to me in my life, just personally. But I get that people want to have pets, and you know what I'm saying. But even a pet has a purpose. You know what I'm saying. So that being said, like I strongly recommend the larger breed dogs for a lot of the women, even if it's not a vicious dog naturally. A woman having a big imposing dog is just the same as a woman walking around with a big strong man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, more having a dog for a protector and not an accessory.
Yeah, so big dogs can be accessories. You know what I'm saying? They can most definitely be accessories, but a man or a stranger or a robber is 10 times more likely to rob you with that Yorkie. With that Frenchie. You get what I'm saying? With the Chihuahua. Shout out Chihuahua, they really gangster. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, you're more likely to not be protected with a smaller dog. You know what I'm saying? Get you a bigger dog. It look good. You know what I'm saying? And I just recommend that to women a lot.
So, what is your favorite kind of dog? What kind of dog do you have?
So ruffle some fellas with this one. I have a band dog named Apollo, and the only reason I'm going to mention Apollo right now is because I will never forget where I came from. So Apollo is an American band dog. He's a Corso Bully Pit Bull mix. So he was hybrid. He's genetically modified for protection work. But seeing that the genetics didn't work out in him, a lot of the Corso in him, he's a little skittish, so he's not really for protection work. But I will say that I mentioned Apollo because of this, right? He's a phenomenal dog. You know what I'm saying? He's nice temperament. He does the job amazingly to a certain extent. But I went through hell with this dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I went through hell teaching them how to sit. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them down. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them how to stay down in motion, how to heel, focus, heel. Like I put a lot of work into him. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? He's just a dope dog to have.
Yeah.
I also have an American bully named Azula. She's beautiful.
I like that name.
She's a classic American bully. Merle, one of those Merle joints that everybody want. Hey, get at me now. But no, she's a beautiful dog. She's my only house dog. So I just teach her the basics. And then I got my first shepherd. So I have a Belgian Malinois named Aries. He's my competition dog. He's the dog I used to compete with.
I'm an Aries.
Me too. Now hold on. Why his name Aries?
So if you all of my dogs have like Greek names, like mythology type of names. So I just chose Aries because he's gonna be the dog going to war with me. You feel me?
Okay.
Anytime I step on that field, just like stepping onto a football field or a basketball court, we there to compete and put belt to ass.
Belt to ass.
That's what we here for every time we step on the field. So no matter what it is, so I chose that name for that reason.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you believe dogs can sense fear? Because I know, like, okay,
excuse my language.
Scared.
Ever say excuse my language? If I'm,
I heard that before. So
excuse my language, but if you in a room full of females who ain't about that life, who can just read, and you know they ain't about that life, would you consider them to be scared, or would you consider them to be ignorant to their environment?
Ignorant to their environment.
So I feel like
scary, maybe.
So I feel like naturally, it's a really just an if factor. You feel me? Okay. Like I don't say that dogs naturally sense fear, but you know a bitch when you see a bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel me?
Know a bad bitch when you see a bad bitch.
You hear me?
How about that?
So while we on the subject of what dogs can sense, I have had, because she run away and she come back. She on her own man. But Oreo, so it's just like Oreo can understand what you saying. It's like, but then she hard-headed. She very hard-headed. She can understand what you say. It's like you can have a conversation with Oreo. Like I can be, Oreo, I don't like this Oreo side eye you. Like, what? Do you think dogs really understand what we saying?
So I'm gonna break it down to you like I just broke it down to bro. The smartest dogs in the world only have the mental capacity of 8 to 12-year-old child. So if you sitting down having a full-blown conversation with an 8 to 12-year-old child, how long do you think it's gonna take that child to check out?
Quick.
You feel what I'm saying?
Not too quick though.
You feel what I'm
saying? Because these kids smart. I got a 5-year-old.
It's kind of the same.
My 6-year-old can outsmart some of these grown-ups around here.
Yes, but if you still look at it, it's still a child, and at the end of the day, so
yeah.
So certain stuff that you would expect an adult to know or an adult to do, you can't do that with a dog at all. You feel me? Like you have to always look at this dog like it's a baby. No matter how big it is, no matter how old it is, no matter how long you had it, no matter how many shoes didn't toe up or couches didn't chew through, you still gotta treat it like an 8 to 12-year-old child.
Even when it's an adult.
Yes.
Cause you know we be talking about dogs. This an old dog.
Yeah.
Old.
Grandma.
Oh, nah, yeah, he ain't gonna bark like that. He getting old, you know.
Yeah.
He think the bark be like, nah,
Still a baby.
It's different. It's different, man. It's different. Animals will really change your life for real.
Oh yeah,
So
I believe that.
Fun fact. My mom passed away in 2020. She left us a whole lot of money, and I pretty much gave all my money to my younger siblings, right? So I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was struggling. My great aunt, she ended up on hospice, right? And I had to be the one to take care of her. So I had her, but I was facing an eviction during the same time. And she always said, I want a puppy. Mind you, she passed away, she was almost 90. She was like 88, some shit like that. But she's like, I want a dog. So I ended up getting her a dog. You know what I'm saying? Just getting her a dog and just working with the dog. And the dog ended up being it ended up going on to do AKC obedience. And it just scored so high in obedience.
Explain what that is.
So AKC is a kennel club.
For me, because I don't even know what that is.
So the AKC is a kennel club, to where you just register your dog, you just become a member, and they host like different events that you can go to. Like they might have an obedience event, or they might have like a show dog event. Like for example, y'all ever seen the show dog? Like the show.
The poodles.
When they jumping over
and stuff.
So that is a club hosting the event, basically. That's all it is. It's
Okay.
a big name club hosting an event.
A dog show.
A dog show, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like I lost my train of thought. My bad.
It's okay.
You was explaining what that you said something about an old.
Oh yeah, the AKC is just it's a
yeah.
kennel club that hosts like
The shows.
Yeah, it's like a frat hosting a party,
Okay.
basically. You feel me? Or some type of event. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm in a kennel club. We are the DTD. You hear me?
The DTD.
You heard me? The DTD. Define the Disposition Dog Working Dog Club is owned by Jackson Graham, the best protection trainer in the South right now. You hear me?
Shout out.
Really best in all 50 states, but we ain't gonna glaze my boy like that. You feel me?
Hype me up.
You hear me? But yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So I might ruffle some feathers with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know how pit bulls, like, they have these stereotypes, they're fighting dogs or whatever. Do you think that in our community, in the black community, do you think we get dogs just to fight them? Or what's your perspective on fighting dogs? That's the question I want to ask.
I'm against anything that's illegal, first off. I just want to throw that out.
That is very illegal. And it's abuse.
I'm against anything that's illegal. But realistically, you can't buy yourself a car and expect it to work like a bicycle. You get what I'm saying? You can't buy yourself a house and expect it to operate like an apartment. You get what I'm saying? So if you buy a dog knowing that it's genetically made for this, that's all it's been doing, and all its ancestors been doing. You're not gonna change what's in the dog. You feel what I'm saying? You can't take a car and make it a bicycle. Every dog was made to do a job. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the pit bull's job was to hunt, to kill. Okay. So when you take an animal that was made to kill and put it in a home setting, what do you get? A killer in the home. Mm-hmm. Nothing changes but the setting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the reason that the pit bull has that stereotype. Like, because that's what it is. You feel me? That's what it's made for. Yes, there's great pit bulls out there. Yes, they make great home companions. You feel me? But just to a certain extent. Like, once that dog taps into what it's naturally, you know what I'm saying, made to do, then that's what it's going to do. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've bred pit bulls and raised pit bulls, and I also have golden doodles, and my pit bulls were just as nice as my golden doodles. I'm a firm believer in, I know you can't take the fight out of the dog, but it's all in how you raise the dog as well. If you're gonna raise it to be a fighter, it's gonna be a fighter and a killer. But if you raise it to be nice and sweet and hugs and stuff like that,
hey, I hope I'm ruffling no feathers with this.
Cute dog.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, and it's only because, like you said, you can put them in any setting you want and treat them however you want. But if something kicks into his natural instinct, there's nothing. Okay, so just say somebody was to break into your home with your pit bull.
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. But
if you look at the nature of the way that the dog is grabbing the person, it's not a bite. He's trying to kill this person. He's just not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's naturally what you get with a pit bull. You feel me? So that's how a lot of the incidents happens. Like on some. I got guests over and my dog was over. He felt threatened by you, and he didn't just bite you like the Chihuahua would, or he wouldn't. He didn't just bite you like how the Chow Chow did. He bit you in a manner in which he was genetically made to do. You feel me? Okay. That's the only way he knows how to bite. You feel me? So it's not that he just bite. Cause guess what? Chihuahua about 1 million people, just like the people.
No, about Chihuahua. So do you
Chihuahua about 1 million people, just like. But you would never hear about a Chihuahua putting nobody in the hospital because of the size of the dog. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's 100%. It's 100% what the dog was genetically made to do. That's the only difference between a Chihuahua bite and a pit bull bite.
Okay, gotcha.
So my question: I'm a single mom, and I'm thinking about getting a dog soon. So maybe have 2 kids. What type of dog are good around kids?
What's your work schedule like?
Work schedule. I'm gonna be at work.
Hold on, let me ask you this. How old is your oldest?
5.
You think a 5-year-old finna take out this dog to use the bathroom?
I'm gonna take the dog out to use the bathroom.
What's your work schedule like, realistically?
Realistically, I'm out the house. We're out the house before 7. We get back to the house about 5.
So that's your dog's gonna be at the house for at least 8 to 9 hours by itself, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend you get a dog.
Okay. That's it.
You see what I'm saying?
I thought about it.
Like it's fine, but with you having 2 kids, the first thing you're doing when you get home is making sure them babies finna either be doing homework or in the tub or you're not gonna be studying a dog for real. So I wouldn't recommend you get a dog. But if you do get a dog that's good enough or has the mental capability to understand that, hey, you finna be in this crate for 8 hours until I get back. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get like no shepherd or no dog that have to be mentally stimulated. That's where the pit bull, your bullies, you feel me, your corsos, your mastiff breeds, all your laser style dogs, that's when those dogs come to play.
So would you suggest 2 dogs?
No.
2 dogs too?
No. But guess what? No. You picking up
hell no.
You ain't got time for no dogs, so don't get there.
You don't have time for 1, you ain't got time for 2. And then you don't have to clean up twice as much poop. Because I tell people this all the time. If you're not, when you get a dog, you're gonna be cleaning up poop regardless, whether it's outside or inside. Cause I think you're nasty if you leave your poop outside. That's just me personally. That's how dogs get parvo. That's how dogs get sick and stuff. So you want to clean up after your dogs. So regardless, if you get 1 dog or 2 dogs, you still got a double scoop. You gotta scoop poop. So
scoop to the poop.
Yeah, so it's just like, I wouldn't recommend you get a dog. Okay. Just for your family, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That was a good answer.
Yeah. My last question to you is, why do dogs run away from their owner? They feed them and take care of them.
That's more of a overstimulation thing. It's more or less like your dog only. Okay, so I tell people this. Dogs don't know what you're talking about just because you're talking to them. Shall we sit here and have a full-blown conversation? This dog might know 1 or 2 words that we're saying. You feel me? Because dogs don't go off words and sentences, they go off cues. You feel what I'm saying? They learn off of cues. So if you want to teach your dog to come back to you, you feel me? Every time your dog run away, don't chase it in. You feel me? Because that's a fun game to the dog. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the dog comes back to you, you fed. You have a treat. Have his favorite toy. But then the dog's gonna want to be around you more. So now when you say Oreo, and Oreo 30 yards down the field, Oreo gonna come back because every time on time you're gonna have that treat for Oreo. It's gonna get to a point where you don't even have to have the treat or reward for the dog. Yeah. It just comes naturally. You feel me? Shout out to Isaac Pavlov, man.
He's dropping gems.
He is. I love it.
So dog training is not really it's not really about patience. It's not really about. It's really an art and it's really a science. You feel me? That's basically what it is. It's an art and a science that requires patience. To be honest, everything happens. I don't know how to explain. I generally don't know how to explain like how to train a dog, but I will tell you that it's just based off impulse. So if you can control the dog's impulse, you can control the dog.
You should train some cats.
I actually have a cat, and she is very cool. I taught her to turn off the light. She can
And
turn
that's
off the
crazy.
light.
I got
A lot of dog people don't like cats.
So
I don't like cats.
I watched this guy named Stan Smith, and he got a cat named Leo.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he be teaching Leo how to do cool tricks. So I was like, you know what? I got a cat. We're gonna teach my cat how to do cool tricks. So I taught her to turn off the light, and I ain't trying to put y'all in my business, but she knows how to open up the wheat bag, and she can take nuggets out to put on the dresser for me.
What?
Oh my god.
Never heard of that.
Crazy.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool.
I had a Chihuahua. I'm not gonna, but they used to smoke and put like the smoke in the Chihuahua face. I could swear.
Jail.
You gonna cut that one out.
Lock
You gonna
them up.
cut that one out.
Jail.
It wasn't me.
Jail. Lock them up.
But I mean, they could have been a trick or something.
Jail. Lock them up.
Abuse. We're
I
gonna call
literally
animal
just
control.
You know, I'm gonna edit this, and every time Sheena say abuse, it's gonna be a big abuse.
Abuse. We do not condone abuse.
We do not at the Unspoken. So, do you think that there is the smartest dog? Which breed do you think is
Shout out to the
smartest?
poodle, man.
The poodle. I have poodles.
So the poodle is on record as being the smartest dog in the world. But I will say this. Shout out to the mutts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of non-purebred dogs are highly intelligent. For example, my dog Apollo, he's beautiful, by the way. Shout out Apollo, you seen him, bro. He's beautiful. But aside from his beauty, he is one of the smartest dogs I ever trained. So a lot of the mixed breed, they have qualities of different dogs. For example, the Golden Doodle.
Golden Doodle. Yep.
They have a lot of retriever-like tendencies, but they also have that poodle mind. So it's like, you feel me? Like,
Right.
I think about the way dogs think and remember things in the same way you would think about how fast someone would obtain information. You feel me? So
Right. My Golden Doodle opens the door. Like stands up on his back 2 feet and opens the door and holds it.
So I tried to teach my dog that, and every one of them just run through the door. Boom, open it, because I always leave it cracked because I know they're going to do it. Just bust on in there, go to the crate. Straight to the crate every time. Busting out. So my front door is disgusting. Muddy. It's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. I have to.
I'm going to show you a picture. And we can cut this part out. But I want to show him.
So, how many dogs do you have?
I'm only 3. Well, about to be 4, because I want a female Malinois.
Good. The
I
dog
think
really
that-
opening the door.
Show them that, man. I think that is so cute.
Really?
We gonna insert this.
I think that
We
is so
gonna
cute.
insert this clip. Let me see.
That dog is really opening the door.
I mean, my uncle, they have German Shepherd.
Yeah, German Shepherd.
And we could say Paul Winter. She give us a nap. Like, that was up. And like when they get home from work, like she's literally waiting for them in the window. So she's like,
hey, drop a clip, man.
we're gonna have to drop that clip.
So I have so my dog, he I don't like to tell him Paul, because that's what everybody else say. So every time I come in the house, I say, "What's up, blood?" He turn his head like this and he'll stick his paw out.
That is so cute.
I tell River to shake and she'll shake my hand. And she's trying to put her hand on my thigh every time she sees me to shake.
I'm currently trying to teach a dog to skateboard.
Oh my gosh, when you do that, you gonna go viral.
What is some of your...
I think that's my biggest problem, y'all. Social media. Social media is my biggest problem.
I was just about to ask you, where is social media?
So because of the nature of the work that I do, I'm never really on my phone. So and if I'm being honest, it done tore apart a lot of my relationships with people, clients, family, because I'm always like
With your dogs.
Yeah, 100%.
I need assistance.
So for Christmas, we so with us training military and police dogs, we have contracts with different counties in different states. So we have to go out to those, you know what I'm saying, and actually train with these people's dogs because we have a contract with them. So just because it's Christmas doesn't mean that we get a day off. Shout out to Jan. We just did maybe like a 16-hour trip maybe like a 20-hour round trip. We went up to Ohio, trained with their dogs. Christmas Eve, when left straight from there, went to Chicago to train with their dogs, and we were home Christmas morning like 4 a.m. right before the kids wake up to open their gifts. You get what I'm saying? So work don't stop because you know what I'm saying. It's the holidays. So being a dog trainer is one of those jobs where it's like it's kind of like underwater and welding. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those jobs that's not really in high demand, but it pay a lot because it's risky. You feel what I'm saying?
It takes up a lot of time.
I recently just had stitches removed from my hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I put my body and my life on the line a lot with this job. So it's just like it's worth it, but at the same time I do be missing my family. You know what I'm saying?
It's something that you love, something that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. Cause you just dropped so many gems. Like you have the capacity just to remember obtain all the information.
Yeah. So, remember I told you it's an art and a science that requires patience. It's not really a trick to the trade or you know what I'm saying? Ain't the right way to do it. Which the dog community is just as messy as reality TV. I'm gonna throw it out there. And it's only because there are so many different ways to teach a dog new tricks, you feel me? There's no right way. That's what I've learned. A lot of dog trainers are stuck in their ways with training this type of way or this type of way. And what I've noticed with me being a new up and coming trainer, because I've only been competing for a year. I've been training my whole life, but I've only been competing for a year. So seeing them, the way that they train, like it's so many different ways to train a dog and get the result that you want. But with people being stuck in their ways, it's kind of like the Birmingham way with the rappers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody putting each other down. Nobody want to help each other out. It's pretty much the same way in the dog community. So with me
gatekeeping.
That's
what we
terrible.
call it.
So this is the unspoken. We not gatekeeping.
It's terrible. So what I do is I just obtain as much information as I can and just apply it to whatever routine I have. Me and my dog just made it to nationals. We didn't win because he didn't let go. But you know what I'm saying? We just made it to nationals. It was a beautiful experience with the APPDA program. Shout out to Ty.
Well, congratulations. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, man. It was dope. But yeah.
So how much does it cost to come to your dog school?
A lot of money. So our basic obedience practice starts from anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500. For 3 weeks, your dog will be
3 weeks. That's it.
Yeah. So your dog. So in 3 weeks, we'll be able to teach your dog crate obedience. It'll be potty trained. You'll have down, sit, and a stay command as well. Not a stay command, well, a place command I meant. So when you have company, your dog can sit on the cot or whatever place mat you might have. It'll sit there for hours on end, and really, it just teaches the dog to live in the environment in which you put it in. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So your dog comes basically environmentally sound by the time it get back to you in the first 3 weeks. And the only reason we do the first basic obedience package for 3 weeks is because it's your dog. The amount of stuff that your dog is going to obtain in those 3 weeks is going to be more than enough. You feel me? So that way, if you play, well, what's the next step? And you get into your competition obedience and your fancy looking obedience, teaching your dog tricks and stuff like that. So we also give that option. Feel me?
Got you. Well, definitely a great experience today on the Unspoken. I've learned a lot. I'm going to take you home to River and see. If not, I think I'm going to bring River to your obedience.
Yeah, 100%.
She needs it for sure.
So
we got some basic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How can people reach you or
Hey. At Big Nasty Canine on all platforms. I've been dying to tell somebody that. You feel me? The nasty way, bro. We train dogs to be disgusting. You hear me?
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
You feel me?
This is the Unspoken, so we
tap in, man. Real talk.
Tap in.
We got boarding train spots available. I got a lot of space available right now. Like I just said, I just moved to a home.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a lot of space available. We're accepting boarding trains of all sizes, all ages, all behaviors. I'm busting heads for behavior modification, but you know what I'm saying? I still offer that as well. So with behavioral modification, there's a lot of reactive dogs, and reactivity is terrible. Reactivity is like dealing with a psych patient. That basically I have to retrain this dog's mind, and because of that, I usually charge a lot for that. You know what I'm saying?
I work with psych patients every day. I work at a mental health hospital, so training them is job. It's hard.
Yeah.
Not
People are
easy.
underpaid for that. So
Yeah, very underpaid.
get your coins.
Yes, you definitely got to have a passion for it to work in mental health. So I guess it's the same.
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
Well, that's what's up.
But I appreciate y'all for having me though. I was a little nervous to come out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did good. It was natural. It came natural.
Well.
So, do you have anything to say to our viewers?
Always remember where y'all come from. Cause at the end of the day, you can be back there. My New Year's resolution, for this year was basically talking about
Come on now, it's a New Year's resolution.
I was drunk when I came up with it.
Oh wow.
But
You forgot your New Year's resolution?
I surely did.
And it's January.
It's God. No.
So have you started on it?
No, I have not.
Apparently,
Apparently not.
No, I forgot what it was. It was a phrase that someone had kicked to me. One old head had kicked to me, and he was just talking about being prepared and overcome and never forget where you came from, because at the end of the day you can be back there. And dang, I sure forgot what it was, man.
Look,
progression.
Okay.
Progression. Because you can always end up where you came from. So, but if you never progress, then you can never look back to see where you came from. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we working on progression, and comprehension. Understand and move forward. You feel me?
Exactly.
I like that.
Accountability as well.
Yeah. Yes. Accountability. I like that.
100%.
Well, thank you for coming on today, Pitbull.
Thank
I
you,
learned
Pitbull.